Thank you for watching another tax software training video. In this video, we're going to be discussing marking a return electronic for e-file, completing the bank application, and submitting the return. So we've already completed our return. We've entered in all the taxpayer information, all the income. We've answered the EIC questions. We've got our refund dialed in and ready to go. So now we've advanced to the e-file portion. And the first section is basically determining how does the taxpayer want to receive their refund proceeds. So do they want to get a paper check in the mail and wait 6 to 10 weeks? Do they want a direct deposit from the IRS? Do they want to do a bank product? Or are you mailing the tax return? So when I click on the federal return type, it's going to ask me, what do you want? You want a bank product? These three would be your fees being withheld from the taxpayer's check and deposited into your bank account. The top two are just straight IRS direct deposit or mailed checks. Very few of our, probably less than 15% of people do those that utilize our software. But it's up to you. It's up to the taxpayer. So if I click a TFS ERC, this is one of our banking partners, you would click then next, and your prep fees would then be there. So we type in our $350 prep fee. Now this can be attached to a billing schedule, meaning you charge X amount for a W-2, X amount for a 1040 long form or easy or 1040A. That electronic filing amount could already be populated there as well. You can have custom billing items attached here as well. I want to do credit repair, charge for my credit repair. I want to charge for copies. I want to charge for you name it. That billing item would then be populated there. You can set it to default. You can set it a million different ways, and we'll be covering that more in the configuration video. So go ahead and click next. Then we have our 7216 question. We click next one more time, and then we have our taxpayer identification type information. So the address pulls over from the 1040 unless it's something different than what's on the 1040. Your phone numbers are in there. Your driver's license, you would then select from one of the ID types. In this case, we did select driver's license and put that in. Click next. And this is our third-party designee info if you want to have that on. If not, we can leave that information blank. And then we click Save. In the last page, this is our submission page. We've already signed it. We can sign it again just to show you how awesome this is. AWESOME. Awesome. And save. And it overwrites what we had there before. We're going to go ahead and mark this return complete. If you want to submit the return, it needs to have been marked complete. Then down at the bottom, we have save and exit return. Now, you can also mark the return for review. You can save and transmit to IRS, or you can save and exit return. Now, depending on your permission sets, so if you're a preparer, you may not have the ability to submit to the IRS. You may have the ability to mark for review and save and exit, in which case your returns would be put in this review returns for the admin or office owners. You may not want your preparers submitting. You may want them being marked for review, in which case they'd be marked for review. You'd come in, there's the file, you select in, and you go ahead and you complete it and review it at that point. Very, very simple, very easy to use. That's how you e-file, mark a return for submission, and rock and roll. Hope you guys enjoyed that and thought it was as great as I did. Have a great one. Thank you.